Hey, fellow Americans. Breaking news, just in that could change everything for millions of seniors across the country. The government has just announced a new round of stimulus payments specifically targeting Social Security and SSDI recipients. And that means $3,000 checks are reportedly on their way starting March 25th. This could be the financial relief that seniors have long been waiting for, especially in these challenging times of rising costs. So if you're concerned about increasing expenses or know someone on a fixed income who's struggling to make ends meet, you won't want to miss a single detail in today's update. Hit that.
Stimulus checks have been issued to the citizens of America. Will this end well, or is it a Faustian bargain deal? There is no such thing as free money. Return on investment time is here, finally a little extra help for the citizens of America. During the pandemic, something similar happened, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it will come to me later. But the one thing I know for sure is that when someone gives you something, there are always strings attached to it. Now, for those asking, no, I'm not receiving a check, but I have close relatives who are. Let's remember America is fiscally responsible for everything, and we are a country in debt. It's always funny how some people complain about the government until they get a check. I guess it's true money solves problems, not words. I've learned on my life, people respect position and power. In life, if you work a decent job, you get no respect or politeness from others. This is probably why people want to be famous, because they want respect. When you get money from someone, they can tax you anything they want. Don't become surprised if a year from now the check don't come. The government can say, you must do this if you want this check. Look up what a Faustian bargain is. When you deal with business, eventually everything turns to a negotiation. So enjoy the checks because something down the line is coming. So if we're receiving a check, that means one of two things are happening. One is we are getting a small chunk of the work we put in, or two, a major event is coming around the corner. In 2009, the recession hit Americans harder than a parent disciplined their child. If we've learned anything from history, is things don't stay good for too long, so invest wisely. This potential could be our last peace offering before the storm comes. But on a more positive side, the term winter arc in approaching the new form of goal setting, but it just lasts longer. I'm starting my winter arc now. It's more reasonable for me to goal set early and just get things done. If you ever hit a rough patch on finishing a project, I find it helpful to write down the first 10 letters of the alphabet. Reason being, when we get stuck, we tend to wander into other thoughts. When we try to figure out numbers out, we say the alphabet. So inside our minds, the alphabet helps us solve problems. As always, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.